Yeah, what's up, YouTube? Edwin here again with another weekly new comic book day pickups. This week wasn't a big week. Not a lot of books that I picked up, but I was able to make a few more trades. If you watched my last video, you know that I made some trades this last weekend, and I picked up that beautiful copy of Detective Comics 359. Well, I was able to make some more trades, and I picked up yet another Batman GRAIL that I've never had in my collection, but now I do. So I'm going to show you that one at the end of this video. But first, we're going to start off with what did Edwin pick up at the local comic shop this week. So we're going to start off, as always, with the independent books. And first up on the list is this Rick and Morty, number 37. This book is by Oni Press. I don't read a lot of Rick and Morty. I do watch the show, like a lot of people do nowadays. Rick and Morty is hilarious, but I've never been into the comics. But when I saw this cover, I loved it. And anybody that reads comics, a lot of X-Men, you'll recognize this. This is an homage to the X-Men Days of Future Past cover. On that cover, it has Wolverine and I want to say it's Kitty Pryde on there. But on this one, you got Pickle Rick on the cover. So definitely wanted to pick this one up. My comic shop only had, I think, 2 of them. So I picked up one. I was the first one in the door, and I grabbed one really fast. So that's Rick and Morty, number 37. Moving on to DC, I made a deal. This is an older book, but I saw it in the case. So I wanted to pick this one up. It's a DC and a Marvel comics, but this is Batman and Spider-Man, a little team up together. This is the second book, actually, of kind of a two-parter. This came out in 1997. Batman and Spider-Man team up. In this book, they focus on Ra's al Ghul and Kingpin. I know in the first book that came out 2 years prior to this, in 95, it was Carnage and Joker. My local comic shop, they have that book as well. I'm trying to talk the owner into maybe getting a deal on that one. But this one, at the price that he had it at, I couldn't pass it up. He was practically giving it away. But I love this cover. I love Batman. I love Spider-Man. It's pretty dope too. All right. So that's it for DC. Everything else I picked up was Marvel. First book right here is this True Believers, Carol Danvers. This is the first appearance of Carol Danvers. Her first, this is a dollar book, and it just kind of reprints her first appearance. Her first appearance was in Marvel Superheroes number 13, which is the same. It's the same cover, but that's a $500 book, $600 book. So I figure I'll get her first appearance at the dollar price. It's not going to be worth as much as the other one, but I at least can read the story. All right, so this is Carol Danvers, True Believers number 1. This is her first appearance. Next book I picked up, it's an older book. It came out a couple weeks ago. This is Exiles number 1. I saw that my local comic shop still had this. This is actually a first appearance of this team, this Exiles team, and it's a first appearance of the older Kamala Khan. Anybody that's been reading any comics, you know that Kamala Khan is the new Miss Marvel, and her first appearance, her actual first appearance, is kind of sought after. It's gone up in price quite a bit. I think it's actually at the $100 mark. It might be, but if you know that Old Man Logan's first appearance has gone up quite a bit, so I figure, hey, at a $5 price, and actually since I'm a subscriber, I got this at 20% off, so I got it at $4, which was cover price with a bag and board. So old woman Kamala Khan, old Kamala Khan, I don't know what you want to call it, but hey, first appearance, I'll pick it up all day. Okay, I actually also got this Avengers No Surrender, Avengers 690. This is the final part of that No Surrender storyline, book 16. I picked up this variant cover. This is the In-hyuk Lee. I don't know exactly how to say his name, but if you've been watching any of my other videos, you know that I like to pick up his covers. I dig the hell out of them. This one's really dope too. So Avengers No Surrender, 690. This last part of the story just kind of ties everything together, puts the teams into, you know, some guys leave, some others stay, and they want to rebuild the mansion. So I finally finished all the 16 parts, and I really dug the story. So this is the last book in the Avengers, because I think they're going to start over. Yeah, they're definitely starting over with #1. So there'll be an Avengers #1 with a brand new team. So I'll be looking out for that. I think in May or June that book comes out. Next book I got was the Thanos Annual #1. This is the variant cover. This Thanos run has been incredible. Donnie Cates has been the writer on that. This book right here actually shows you the cosmic Ghost Rider, and he just gives stories on Thanos pretty much being an a-hole. And then at the end, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but at the end it just shows Cosmic Ghost Rider and what happens to him. So this is a definite pickup. All of Thanos has been a pickup for me and for a lot of guys, because I'll go on Wednesday to go pick up this book, and then I went yesterday and they were all gone. Thanos is always first one sold out. And then the last new pickup that I had this week, which I think was the best book of the week, and I was really looking for the variant, but I couldn't find it. I could not find the Chichetto variant, but I knew I had to have at least one book, and this is the Mighty Thor 706. As I told you in 705, spoiler alert, guys, and as you can't tell with the cover, Jane Foster died in 705, and this is 706. So this kind of picks up where that one left off, showing you know, what's going on. And I don't want to spoil this book. This read, God, 705 was awesome, and 706 was just as good. Picks up where that one left off. Guys, if you do not get any book this week, please at least go and pick up Mighty Thor 706. This whole run from 700 to 706, God, it's been so good. I love this cover too. The all white. This is gonna be tough if I ever get this one graded to get in a 9, at least a 9.8. So as I told you at the beginning of the video, I made a trade earlier in the week for a book that I have been looking for forever. So without further ado, that book is Batman Adventures 12. So I made a trade with a buddy of mine for some books that I had extras, or that I had that, you know, I really didn't care for my collection. I would have rather have gotten this, which I did. So I got Batman Adventures 12, which is the first appearance of Harley Quinn. I got it CGC graded already in a 9.0. You know, obviously I wish I could have gotten it in a higher grade, but this is a starting off point, because I've got some other books that are coming in the mail from CGC that I'm probably going to pair up with this book to get it in a higher grade, right? So first appearance of Harley Quinn, you can never go wrong with it. There's still room for growth on this book, even at a 9.0. I am, like I said, I'm going to be looking out to pair this book up with some other books and maybe get it in a higher grade. But anyways, guys, that's all I got this week. Not a big week in comics for me. I will be going out to a couple other comic shops to see if they have that Mighty Thor variant, the Chichetto variant. I loved that variant. I couldn't find it at my comic shop, which is weird because they usually have everything I want that first day that I go. But this week they were kind of lacking. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. Hit like, subscribe to my channel if this is the first one you're watching. Go watch my other videos. Leave a comment. Tell me what you picked up this week. Tell me what you think is hot. Tell me what you think is coming out that's going to be good to pick up. All right? Anyways, guys, take it easy, and I'll see you next time.